Good morning, Knicks Nation. God bless, God bless. Happy Wednesday. Hope all is well. Hope your family is well, and that everything in your life is great. And if it's not great, try to make it great. I always say that if you're having a tough time, a rough day, a rough week, a rough month, a rough year at that, try to make the best out of it, man. The one thing that I like always to do is to pray a lot. Prayer is powerful. Prayer helps a lot for me personally. So if you guys look into that, into praying, if you whatever you're going through in your life, it'll definitely help a lot. But anyway, just want to really briefly talk about our Knicks. There was some reports yesterday. As always, right? Every day's a report. So, the Knicks are obviously trying to look for a coach, and unfortunately, we've had a lot of different rumors with different coaches. Specifically, the one candidate from what I keep seeing and hearing about is Jason Kidd, of course, right? And for good reason. I mean, Jalen Brunson is a fan. And we're trying to make him happy as well, because obviously you got rid of Tibbs. He was a fan of Tibbs. Obviously, he liked playing for him. So, but a couple of days ago, there was a rumor. Of course, there was rumors that Jason Kidd and the Knicks were interested in each other. They were sharing mutual interests. So now, I think yesterday, I believe there was a report. I don't know. I think it was from Shams too. Which Shams, you gotta believe what he says, because Shams knows his stuff, and he's the number one rumor guy, trade guy. He talks about trades, rumors, and all that stuff about what he's hearing. He's the insider. He's the NBA insider. Okay. So he said yesterday that the Knicks tried yesterday to talk to Ime Udoka, and they tried to talk to Chris Finch yesterday from the Timberwolves. And of course, Ime Udoka is the coach for the Rockets, and they both organizations denied that request. Not totally shocked by it, but it did happen. And then obviously there was another report yesterday that from Shams, of course, that basically said that if the Knicks were to ask permission to talk to Jason Kidd from the Dallas Mavericks, right, that he will also get denied as well. So I don't know what's going to lead to that. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen, because obviously they have to have a plan B. The Knicks, they got to have a plan B, because if you don't get Jason Kidd, you don't get Ime Udoka, you don't get Chris Finch. I mean, you got a lot of great candidates out there, Obviously, I know Johnny Bryant is another candidate, of course. Johnny Bryant, I'm a fan of. I like Johnny Bryant. Now, obviously, he hasn't coached. He hasn't been a head coach yet, but he was an associate coach when he was, with us for 4 years or whatever it was, under Tibbs. And I know he knows his stuff. He's been around for quite a while, and obviously, he helped Cleveland last year get to the, he was a big fan of Donovan Mitchell, and he helped Cleveland get to where they got to last year. So with that being said, I don't know what's going to happen, man. I just know that the Knicks got to do something quick. Don't take too long trying to find someone, man. And I'm not saying that they are, but I mean, something has to give. I mean, because every day you're hearing something, and it's starting to get frustrating, because if they're striking out on all these candidates. And supposedly, another thing too, real quick, is that they're trying to get somebody who's got experience, who's obviously coaching right now. So if they don't get any of these three candidates, it's going to be interesting to see who else they go after, who's under contract. Because obviously, I know Eric Spoelstra is definitely not going to be an option, because I know Pat Riley and that organization love him over there. I don't see that happening at all. I'll be shocked if it does, where he ends up wanting to leave Miami as a coach. But other than that, I don't know who else. I don't know who else they're looking at, to be honest. Mark Jackson's out there. I wouldn't mind Mark Jackson. If worse comes to worse, Mark Jackson, I think deserves another shot. I mean, look how he had Golden State. He formed Golden State into what they are. I mean, he was part of that building process in Golden State. With Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. So like, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, you'll probably hear more stuff today, I'm sure. I know, it's got to be, because it's always going to be some kind of rumor going out there. So, take it with a grain of salt, because, again, if it's not from Shams or from Ian Begley, the New York Knicks insider as well, I can care less. I mean, rumors are rumors. I'll post stuff out there that might be true. I'll put it out there like I always do, but it's not going to, most likely it's just, talk, rumors like they always are, so. But anyway, just wanted to give my thoughts on that. So hopefully we'll hear more information today about Jason Kidd and the Knicks and see what their plans are. Obviously, the main plan is to get a head coach and then go from there, but we'll see. Anyway, you guys have a great rest of your day. I will talk to you guys later on, maybe tomorrow. I'll post another video. And, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Like this video, comment if you can, if you want. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Okay, guys? You guys take care. God bless. Let's go New York.